Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DOLV. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case you may be new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And in this case, makes mapping out a very logical question quite straightforward. And that question revolves around the fact that past basically day and a half, the price has made a very, very nice move. I can't imagine anybody sitting around and arguing against that. But that does lead it to the point, but is there any sort of true power behind this price movement? Is there any sort of genuine strength? Or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce type move? I have no idea. But by using charts, like I said, we can make answering that question very straightforward. And in my mind, it all revolves around a single level. And to best illustrate this, I need to scrunch up a chart here a little bit. So bear with me. I know it won't be as pretty to look at as it was. But there we go. And this level is right here at, I'm not quite sure on the exact value. So let's take a look. Right here at 0.0035. That makes it easy to remember. 0035. Why is 0035 important? Well, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that price movement with genuine power, with true strength, the price is going to progress forward. The price is not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, a price movement with true power is not going to go back to where it was. So with that in mind, think about 0035. Any sort of closes below it, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, what is that doing to the price? That's putting the price right back to within this range where it already was. Again, going back, not a sign of true strength. Whereas let's say the price pulls back here, not saying it will, but let's just pretend, bounces around and then heads back up. What would you have in this case even after that drastic pullback? Well, you'd still have a set of lows right here. The previous set of lows would be down here. If you picture each of these as stair steps, well, hey, the stair steps are still progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what truly strong moves do. They're going to make progress as time unfolds, and I'm just defining quote-unquote progress as 0035. So that's definitely key overall level of support. What about areas of resistance? If this move is going to fight upwards, where are some of the next potential battlegrounds at? For this, I'm actually going to go to another time frame here. So let's go up to the daily time frame. Good problem to have because we're going way back into the chart's history here. So let's see. Oh, broke above that level of resistance. So essentially, I would call this a miniature blue sky breakout. Next level of, resistance, not up until around the 0085 mark, which is still quite a bit of ways off. Now, I'm not saying that tomorrow within 2 seconds it's going to be at 0085. I'm just saying that from a technical perspective, there's just nothing else up here at this point in time, in this area of the chart. So, I would call it a mini blue sky breakout with next level of resistance at 0085. So all in all, very nice day. And as long as the price keeps on building higher bases, that's the key. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point. And like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.